A Skyline restaurant in Fairfield is heavily damaged in an early morning fire. Look at these flames. This is new video coming from the roof of the Skyline on Hicks Boulevard. 9 on Your Side's Allie Kramer is live in Fairfield with the latest on this. Allie?
And Julie, right now, firefighters are still working to contain the fire deep inside the Skyline Chili. This is a favorite local spot here in Fairfield, really super popular here. And you can see just pieces of the roof just fell off as we're standing here. And those two firefighters are up on the aerial ladder. They actually had 3 aerial ladders trying to fight this purely defensively. That means firefighters were not going inside the building because even when they got here to the scene, the roof was already caving in. This is interesting. The fire chief here in Fairfield, Tom Wagner, he says that it was actually a police officer that was driving through the area and he saw those flames coming from inside the building about 2:25 this morning, and that's when he called it in. This was immediately a second alarm fire. There were both Fairfield and Hamilton crews responding on the scene here, and again, because the roof was collapsing, they did not want to send those crews in. They have been working for several hours now to contain it. They do not believe anyone is inside, and the chief says that all of his guys are okay. No injuries reported with this fire. The fire investigator is on the scene. Duke Energy crews are on the scene. They actually had to cut the gas off both at the meter and then at the street. And so they're not sure if that had an impact on this fire or at least their attempts to contain it. Again, we talked a little bit with the deputy fire chief, Tom Wagner, about, how those crews first have to attack when they get to the scene.
So when we arrived, part of the roof had already collapsed, so that was a key indicator that this fire had been burning for a while. There were HVAC units on the roof. Obviously, we're concerned about collapse with sending personnel inside. The incident commander made the decision from the get-go to go defensive on this fire. We were not going to risk the lives of our personnel when we felt there was no life safety risk from civilians being inside.
Again, out here live in Fairfield, I can see a fire investigator just at the front door of the Skyline trying to take some photos, trying to just wait until it is absolutely safe for them to go inside. And we mentioned, this happens in the middle of the night when the business is closed, but there was a concern that there might be one person inside because there was a car in the parking lot. They ran the plates, they located that person and confirmed that they were not in the building. So right now they don't believe anybody is inside and no injuries associated with this, but they will be able to confirm that once they actually get inside the building. We're going to remain here on the scene and check in with the fire chief here in just a few minutes, and we'll be back on Good Morning Tri-State with those updates. But for now, reporting live in Fairfield, Allie Kramer, 9 on Your Side.